I had to give advice to a current college student, I would say to avoid what I call like activity friends. I feel like a lot of people make activity friends. You know, we're in this club together, or we play the same sport together, or we're in classes together, and so we hang out. And I think that's good, but you have to deepen those relationships beyond that activity, because the minute that you stop going to that club meeting, or the minute that that activity is no longer existing, those relationships tend to die with it. And so you have to kind of invest in those relationships. So if you meet people that are really cool through like the things that you're doing, I think that's great. I think then you should deepen those relationships by doing things with them and hanging with them outside of those club meetings, so that if for some reason your life plans change, it's not going to affect your relationships. And then for people who are recently graduated, just be prepared to not see your friends as often, but be prepared to be a little bit more deliberate when you do. I think that's really important. I think when you do get the chance to see your friends or to hang out with people or to have social experiences, you have to take them a little bit more seriously, and it can't just be like, oh, I'm just hanging out with this person today. Like, I think it needs to be a little bit more appreciative, because those people are taking time out of their schedule to hang out with you. So don't flake on them, and really show them that you care for them and that you value the friendship you have.
Always be open to new experiences and pursuing something that you're interested in and you're passionate about, because once people can see that you're interested or you have enthusiasm about something, they usually gravitate towards you, and it's actually very easy to make friends through that, just being sincere and being genuine about what you find important.
I think that it's important to stay in touch with the friends that you had in college, and a way to do that is through Facebook or any other kind of social media outlet. They might travel to different states, but it's important, I think, that you text them or Skype them and maybe plan a trip to visit them, because it's really easy to lose friends from college just by not keeping in touch with them. There's nothing wrong that went on with the friendship, but if you stop talking for a couple months and then it turns into 6 months and then it turns into a year, a lot changes in that time, and you actually might lose a good friend, or they turn into an acquaintance. So I think you should stay in touch with your friends from college, and with social media it's pretty easy to do that. With just sending a text, it's easy to do that.
My advice for people who are currently in school and college would be to just do a better job of reaching out to others, and maybe invite people that you wouldn't normally to do different activities with you, because you never know how that's going to turn out down the line. You know, you might end up living in the same city as somebody from college, and if you made a better effort, you know, you might have a better friend with them in this new place. And then my advice to fresh grads is to kind of get out of your comfort zone. You know, it's probably easy to come home after work and after the gym and just sit home and watch Netflix, but I urge you to go out and try a new activity and invite people to do stuff, because that's how you're going to meet new people.
Join as many clubs as you can and participate in events with your dorms or anything within the school, and try to meet as many people as you can, because it's not as easy now after college. And my advice for fresh grads is to keep in touch with all of the people you meet through your dorms or the clubs that you were in.
Always learn from other people. You know, always ask people what books they're reading. Ask them, you know, what ideas they're thinking about. Really try and learn from other people. So that's what I'd say for college students. For fresh grads, I'd say that the advice is, you know, relationships take a lot of work and effort. So it's not something that's going to come naturally to you. It's something you really have to invest time in and really, you know, have to commit to. You say, like, you know, I really want to get to know this person, so I'm going to invest time in trying to get to know them.